Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook here at the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. This is day number 2. The players are starting to arrive, running backs and offensive line today. Earlier in the day, we had some GMs and head coaches speak to us as well. So here's some of the sights, some of the sounds, and some of the interviews from today.
Well, no opening statement. I'm assuming this is the time when you ask me the questions that Tom would answer.
You got the clean lights on. Just real quickly, Kaiser White sounds like his health status is where it needs to be in terms of being on the field. Can he play Mike for you? Can he play inside?
I think Kaiser can play any position he wants at linebacker. He's a very young and talented young man. He's on track to recover, and he looked good last time I saw him. So excited about getting him back next year.
And then Gates, talked about it with Tom, still a chance. What would it mean if he could come back for another year? And does it serve as insurance for Hunter Henry, who's coming back from the ACL?
Absolutely. When you have a Hall of Fame player like Antonio Gates,
He's had some nagging injuries at the end of the last couple of years. How concerned are you kind of managing that?
You know, Melvin does an outstanding job taking care of his body. He will manage those injuries well. That's why I like to use tandem backs. You know, Austin Eckler stepped in, did a good job. Justin Jackson stepped in, did a good job. Detrez Newsom stepped in, did a good job. I have a good group of guys I have a lot of confidence in that I don't have to put the load completely on Melvin.
Coach, how much is this process for you as scouting to manage the game day roster? Because it's 46, 43 if you take away the kickers and long snappers. So how much is this process for you? Okay, we're going to scout to manage the roster.
No, we just here to, this is the first exposure that we have to these young men. So we're just here to see if they validate some of what we see on tape. You know, we want to see these guys at their place. We may bring them in for a visit. Before it's all said and done, we'll have 3 or 4 exposures, and this is just the first process. So we take everything into account.
You guys really hit with Derwin James last year. Do you feel that safety position is underrated? And what does having a chess piece like him, how much does that enhance what you're able to do on defense?
DJ is a versatile athlete. We use DJ a lot of ways. You know, he's in the box as a linebacker, he's a strong safety, he's a free safety, he's a rusher. You know, we were very fortunate to get him. You know, he fell into our lap last year. So you just never know. That's why you have to go into this situation evaluating everyone, because on draft day, you just don't know how things are going to work out. You know, DJ he came to us last year.
He was one of the best players in the draft, but he dropped to you.
No doubt about it.
You feel that position is underrated, that safety position?
You know, I don't think it's underrated. You know, if you have the right guy there, he can be an impact player. I like what he means to our locker room, but you know, we got a lot of things to look at. So we'll see where it goes from there. But I know he expressed some interest in wanting to come back, different than last year. But like I said, we'll see.
When you look at the
On who?
Nick Bosa, thoughts on him given your experience with Joseph?
I haven't seen a lot of Nick Bosa, but I know he's a heck of a football player.
Talk about Joey and the family pedigree. I mean, dad, obviously, first round pick too.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. We have a lot of them on our team. We have the other kid too, Watt. I mean, we have some people on our team that come from families that played this league, and brothers and have siblings that play in this league, and you know, they know what this is all about, and they grew up with this game. So I'm sure Nick's going to come in this game and be an outstanding player, just like his brother Joey.
Anthony, how important is it to continue to add competition and talent to the quarterback room? You know, Phillip had a good year last year, but obviously getting up there in years. Is it still important to continue to address that position?
Absolutely. We're always looking for competition, you know, at every single position. Where we can upgrade. I think competition, that's something that you can't coach. You know, you can definitely create it, but you can't coach it. And I think it just brings the best out of people.
And then do you want to pursue different avenues, whether it's draft, trade, free agency, to add there?
You know, we're looking at free agents right now, the coaching staff. You know, first thing we did was evaluate our team. Then we look at our wants and some of our needs, and now we're looking at other people's teams, players. And, you know, now we're here at the Combine getting exposure for the first time with these college kids. So as a coaching staff, we're a little behind. The scouts have been on it the whole time, but we're catching up. And like I said, we're doing free agents right now, and now we're just going to take a look at these guys this weekend.
And what skill sets are important in terms of quarterbacks that you're bringing in, developmental guys?
Well, you know, you need a guy that can throw from the pocket. You know, if you can complete 3rd and 10s, you know, you have a chance to be very successful in this league. But at the same time, when the defenses are as fast as they are today, I mean, you have defensive ends coming into this league running 4.4s now. You know, it would help if a guy can move a little bit. Not every guy can win from the pocket. And when you look at the college pool, a lot of these guys are pretty good athletes. And so you have to take one of those guys and teach them how to play the pro game. But you have guys like Phillip, Tom Brady. There's a handful of guys that can win from the pocket that are not mobile.
Anthony, what was the process like of growing comfortable with a young kicker like Michael Badgley to the point where it